On today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to change the oil pan gasket for a 98 Honda Civic LX. You're gonna start off by taking off the muffler. So I take off the muffler so it's out of my way. Then it has a little brace right here. It has a little brace right there. Take that off, and then with a 10mm socket, you start loosening up all these around it. Let's do that and see how it goes. Make sure you guys wear glasses. I've learned the hard way that you gotta wear safety glasses down here. Okay. It's real easy. There's two different types of bolts on here. There's nuts and bolts. You can see clearly where the nuts belong and where the bolts belong. Okay, now that I've done loosen up all that, I gotta make sure I loosen up this cap right here. This is stopping me from getting the side bolts right there. So we gotta loosen those up. I think it's a 10. Yup, it's a 10. Well, I was gonna use an extension, but no. Okay. Make sure you don't lose these. Alright. Just put these bolts on top of this lid so I know they belong with this. That's how I do it. Okay. Now back to okay. I have taken a lot off. Now I'm gonna go all around. Make sure when you do this, don't force any of them, because you will strip it and then they'll become a nightmare job. Still managed to get something on my eye. No, y acabo de acabar todo lo de arriba.
Ese es un pedote, ¿verdad?
No, y sí tenían esos tornillos, vecino.
¿Sí?
Los de ese gasket.
Sí.
Sí, los tenía ahí guardados. Los tenía en el oil pan.
Oh, qué tal,
Y ahorita que fui por mi oil pan, ahí estaban, los cambié.
qué bueno.
Cambié los de la bujía, los que van por dentro y los del tornillo.
Para todo, ¿verdad?
Y cambié el termostato y cambié la manguera que le dije.
Oh, qué bueno. Nada.
Ya nomás me falta esta. Okay. Make sure you have them all off. Once you have it all off, have the little hole right here. I could kind of stick something in there. Oh shit. Oh, you know what? Don't do that. They get so stuck from being on there so many years. Okay, here's the screwdriver. Alright, you want to get yourself a flathead. Okay, from over here. This thing's harder to pull out than this is. There we go. All right. Now it's coming down. All right. Woo. Alright, once you take off the oil pan, you give it a quick little clean. Clean it out with some degreaser. And we remove this old gasket and put on the new one with some silicone. Stay tuned now. Taking off this gasket is a challenge. I try using a blade. Don't use a blade. Look. So what I'm using is I'm putting the screwdriver right here on the edge, and then I'm hitting it and lifting it. So I already put the gasket with some silicone. Now I put this back on, put all my bolts around. Once we got that done, I skipped all that so I wouldn't bore you guys, and also because I cut myself. A little accident. I'm gonna show you guys the rest. So this, pretty much you just put this cover back on. Okay, once this little cover, this is what covers up the transmission. Make sure no trash gets up in there. Okay. Boom. We got that on there. Now we need this. probably gonna have to go to a doctor after this and probably get this stitched up. And this concludes my video on how to change the oil pan gasket for a 98 Honda Civic. Oh. I'm gonna show you guys how to change the lights on a 98 Honda. You gotta take off this bolt right here and these clips, and the bumper comes off. Once you take that off, you loosen up this bolt, and this bolt, and this one, and they come right off like this. Stay tuned to see the finished product. All right, all done.